Welcome, CNG 132, to our Week 11 kickoff. I just got done finalizing all the, reading through all the discussion. Excuse me. And I was really glad that this week was a very involved class. I know they're usually on the replies are a little short, but this week the replies look to be a lot more in depth. And thank you guys for that, for jumping in there. Maybe you guys, since everyone was on spring break the previous weeks, maybe that's why it was just a little bit different from this week. But this week we really dived into some good topics, or I should say last week, we dived into some really good topics with like mobile device management, IoT. 10.3 was jailbreaking. Yeah, rootkit and jailbreaking. All those are, really hot topics as to, what jailbreaking is and what it's supposed to do. The Internet of Things. Once again, IoT. Let's see if I can bring it up. IoT devices 2020. Here we go, right there. Statista.com. So as we see, the number of connected devices is skyrocketing. I mean, here we go up 4 billion. Here we go up another 5 billion and more. Hold on, I'm going to restart this video. Yeah, so many IoT devices just booming. And as we see here, from 2018 to 19, 3 billion, 4 billion, and now we're jumping to the 5 billions. So a lot of embedded devices coming into the world, and a lot of them not even being secure. So it's always a good thing to look at, a good thing to pay attention, and to keep your focus on as you guys move into the security field, and be aware of that. Let's see, for this week, we're covering authentication and account security, I believe. Let's see, in next week we do have a test. Be aware of that. Let's see exactly what we're talking about in this link. Different types of authentication credentials, explain what single sign-on can do, list account management procedures. So with single sign-on, we probably see it more in a, and you guys probably use this in your lives too, when you go to sign up for something, it asks you to sign in using Facebook, Google+, your LinkedIn account. A lot of areas offer a single sign-on, but is that always the most secure? It reflects back to an earlier chapter where we looked at trusts. Is the system of trust always ideal for the security movement? Other ways you prove that we learned that passwords, what you know, tokens, what you have, what you are with biometrics, what you do, behavioral biometrics and cognitive biometrics, and where you are, your geolocation. This chapter, and as we move further on to the end, is more about how everything starts to work with other aspects of security and tie in. Account management, we look at password reuse, password length. I know I saw, this last weekend when I was doing a paper on identifying data flow diagrams and data classification of data on Amazon. I saw the minimum password length for Amazon is 6 characters, but you can take that password up to 128 characters, and I thought that was very interesting. So you can actually make your Amazon.com account highly secure by moving that password possibly to a passphrase and making it 128 characters in length. I thought that was unbelievable. I didn't know that about Amazon. So that's good to know. This week, make sure you're preparing yourself with the Kaplan. The Kaplan will look like this. You'll get your code from the bookstore. Use your code on the SYO 501 exam right here. You will start to go through this and practice this in preparation for your Security Plus CompTIA certification. But if you also have a low score in test 1, 3, or 4, passing the quick quiz with a score of 70 or better will get those tests bumped up to 100%. So here we have, I forgot the weight of the tests, but I did think it was somewhat significant. Getting started. Syllabus. Yeah, so we look at tests. Tests are 25% of your grade, and with 3 tests, calc, 25 divided by 3, we get 8.33% per test. So make sure you have that 25%, that free 25. I shouldn't say free, but it could possibly be, I guess, free if you didn't take the test to begin with. But make sure you get that 25% of your grade, you know. Essays, 15%, discussion, 20%, projects from test, 20%. In our weekly add-up, you should have 20, 45, plus another 20, 65, plus a 15 essay. You should have 80% of your grade. You should walk, if you don't do anything else, you should walk out of here with 80% if you got everything correct. If you are missing any sort of labs or discussions or quizzes, make sure to go back and find ways to submit those. There was one person that did test 2, or not, no, he did projects from week 9. Thank you so much for doing that, and thank you for finding a creative way to get around all my stuff to get those submitted. Good job in that. You people are rewarded for going out of the box. Thank you for doing that. Let's see. Yeah, but for this week we covered chapter 10 or chapter 11. If you have any questions, make sure you get back to me. Shoot them back to me. But with that, I should start grading tomorrow morning and knocking those out of the way. Good job so far. If you have any questions, make sure to reach out to me through email, D2L, or my desk phone, 970-204-8419. I'll help you come up with a plan on how to get the grade, the best grade possible out of this course. Have a good week, and I'll check in again.